Hello, this is Catherine Marie, and you are listening to the Long COVID Real Talk podcast. Today, we're going to do a long COVID guided meditation for healing, and I'm going to go through what that will entail so that you're aware of what I'm going to be talking about and what I'm going to be saying. I am taking this book from a book that I'm taking the scripts from a book that my uncle wrote before he passed away. And when you do a guided meditation, the first thing is the induction, which is kind of doing a safe place, and then progressive relaxation, and then a deepening technique where you just say, like, take a deep breath, and everything gets deeper the more you breathe deeply or whatever. And then therapy, we're going to do two of them today because I found two different healing ones. One is called healing imagery, and the other one is called the healing bridge. So I'm going to do them back to back, and then at the end, the awakening procedure where you count back from 5 to 1. So that should be good. All right. So I'm going to start it in the next segment of this episode. Here we go. Separate your hands and feet and put your back into a comfortable position that it can stay in for a long period of time. Close your eyes and allow yourself to imagine that you're approaching a beautiful beach on a bright, sunny day where the ocean seems like it goes on forever. Brighten up the color and notice how clear it is when you add all the details and how good it feels to be there. Feel the sand being the perfect temperature as it form-fits your feet. You may softly lay down in the sand or walk on the surf and listen to the waves as you watch them roll in toward you. There's a sailboat in the distance whose mast is teeter-tottering back and forth. You hear the birds calling to one another, and the scent of the ocean mist is familiar in some way. The breeze is slightly cool, but the sun is nicely warm. A few clouds are drifting gently across the sky, a sky that goes on forever, and the bright sunlight that reaches you shining down between the clouds allows you to feel warm and relaxed. This light stands for everything that is good in life, such as love, peace, serenity, tranquility, and relaxation. Allow this light to follow through you, relaxing every muscle fiber, cell, and tissue. As it flows from head to toe, allow it to completely relax each muscle group. As it begins to flow through the forehead, feel the stress lines simply spread apart. It continues to flow through the eyes as the thread muscles behind the eyes simply unravel and the eyes get heavier. The white light continues to flow down over the temples and through the front of the neck, at the same time, down the back of the head, neck, and shoulders. Allow gravity to pull the shoulders down into their natural position. The mind may wander and drift, or it may become drowsy and foggy. Whatever happens is completely natural. You'll still hear the relaxing sound of my voice, which is soon to become a comfortable feeling in the background. My words will soon blend into one another and flow into your mind naturally, so you'll be free from having to listen to the words, as the subconscious will recognize what they mean anyway. And the mind simply unwinds like a big spring, letting go. As the sun rises on one side of the earth and sets on the other, each day is similar to one another with common themes. Each day has learning lessons of their own, regardless of the ups and downs, moods, stresses. It has nothing to do with this. This is just simple relaxation. All fears, guilts, and self-blame are released. Problems, pressures, and stresses built up through time are useless and unnecessary. Allow the white light to continue to flow through the elbows, wrists, and out the fingers. You may notice a tingling sensation within the hands, which further shows you're beginning to relax as the bodily functions are slowing down. The breathing becomes a shade deeper, and with each more relaxing breath, you feel the body rest more firmly against the pads that you're laying or sitting against. As the white light flows down through the back, all the muscles and tendons wrapped around the vertebrae unwind and the back settles into its natural position. The light flows through the waist, knees, ankles, and out through the toes, pushing out all stress, concerns, worries, everything, tension or tightness that may have been locked up in the body and are useless to us now. Feel the nerves dimming, like dimming the lights, and with each beat of the heart that you're naturally more in touch with from being relaxed in this way, allow yourself to go deeper into relaxation. Feel all the tendons and muscles droop and hang on the bone structure, loose and limp. Imagine that you were floating towards your deepest level. Because you know where that deepest level is, you will simply feel yourself float there when I count from 1 to 5. 1, floating. 2, farther. 3, more relaxed. 4, deeper. And 5, deeply relaxed. As you relax further and further, you'll begin to mentally shift your body with your imagination. You can create a metaphor now in your mind's eye that represents increased healing. You will be creative now and choose whatever comes to mind and focus on this image that represents increased healing for you. Now brighten up the colors in the mind's eye and notice how much more clear the image appears. Notice all the details you hear in the image, and then turn up the volume so that you may experience these with more detail. Now imagine the feelings of increased healing. Notice the inward and outward feelings and sensations. Now take some deep breaths. Inhale and hold a little while, and then exhale. Inhale again with a deep breath, and then exhale again. Repeat this several times until the sensation of stretching the chest and neck muscles begins to disappear, and these areas become naturally relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Over and over until deep breathing feels relaxing, refreshing, and very natural. As the chest cavity expands, you will notice that inhaling a large amount of air takes less and less effort. Notice how your posture improves from exercising your lungs. You sit straighter, you stand straighter. As you breathe deeper each day, your heart and lungs are healthier, working with less effort to send oxygen to every cell and tissue in the body. More oxygen going to the part of the body in need of rebuilding, restoring, and healing. Remembering to breathe regularly and deeply, feeling more energetic as you have more oxygen to your muscles, cells, and tissues with increased circulation, rapidly repairing. This unique image is changing the body. It's training the body to respond to your thoughts now. You are overcoming any obstacles to healing with this image. You may notice that you think of this image often while you are in your room, office, your neighbor's home, your local shopping areas. You think of this image often because you want to have the healing occur more often. Your body wants you to do it. You give it that satisfaction, that natural satisfaction to your body now, because you deserve to improve it to the fullest level of health. Your body relaxes more deeply afterward. You feel more relaxed, less stressed. You forgot all about stress. You breathe out all your stress. Breathing deeply, relaxing. Breathing deeply, relaxing. You have more energy available, and you like yourself more this way. You are more aware of your body's needs, and you are satisfying it more often, even if it's just minutes at a time. You are allowing it to move more, breathe more, and heal more. The body is responding, feeling better. You feel more balanced in mind, body, and spirit. You're taking care of your physical vehicle now, and you have more value in your life. You're simply feeling good. You like your imagery adjustment technique. You like it as changes seem to happen. You feel great. In a moment, I want you to imagine two worlds, the one that you are in right now and the one that represents healing. You will need to exercise your imagination to be able to create these worlds within yourself as we do this meditation. The first world is the one that you have now. I want to close your eyes and allow your mind to become light so that it rises up above your body now. Notice that your mind can float above the room and you can imagine everything down below through your mind's eye. As you float higher, you can float above the building while still being able to see yourself and your room getting smaller and smaller down below. And as you float higher into the clouds of the sky, you can locate anything and anyone on it from up there, higher, lighter, and floating. Now as you float above this earth, you are going to notice a translucent planet, Earth, next to this one. In that world, everything is perfect and you are healed, and everything around you is just the way you want it. There is a bridge that connects the two worlds that you see. Float over the bridge now. You are going to land on the bridge on this side of the present earth for now. As you look at the bridge before you, notice what it is made of. Step onto the bridge and you will notice how it feels. You will hear voices or other sounds behind you, but there are even more interesting ones before you in the world of health and balance. It's very interesting over there because you don't know for sure just how it will be there. It's more difficult there than we would normally think about it sometimes. So start walking across the bridge and you will notice a light beam at the end of the bridge that you must walk through. When you walk through it, you will notice a feeling in the body and all of the problems in the body simply disappear. The light has eliminated its problems. As you come out through the other side, you have a perfectly healthy body, a perfectly healthy body. Some things on this earth are very similar as before, but some have changed here in many ways. First, you will walk down the street to your house. Notice as you walk down the street what the neighborhood looks like. You come across your house now. Notice how it looks on the outside. It's just perfect for you. It's perfect on the inside as well. Everything is in harmony and balance as you walk up to the front door and step inside. You look around and you can tell that there is something synchronistic to where everything is just right. It feels great to be in this home. Everything is perfect here. Now you can sit down and relax in a favorite chair or go to a favorite room. There you will notice that you feel a complete peace. You stay there for a little while because it feels like you have come home. You feel a tranquility and peace. Then you realize that it's time to go into another room off of the house that will transport you into a purpose. It may be a purpose you are familiar with. Then again, it may be a purpose that is completely different than the one you are familiar with. This purpose supports your home and loved ones, but it seems easy and perfect for you. It is something you simply enjoy doing. You really enjoy doing it. So as you step into that room, you are really enjoying this thing that you do. You really like it. It's interesting, challenging, and you know that people simply enjoy it. On the planet of balance and healing, everybody you talk to respects and enjoys what you do because it offers you and others value. You really like it there. And now you are going to float above that world, into the sky above the home and purpose down below. Higher and lighter as you float above that world, you can see anything or anyone and everyone is just fine there, as a very bright light from above continually shines upon everything. You will float back into the current world, taking the body, the feelings, thoughts, and realizations back into the present moment. You are coming back with all of it, and you will be spending a moment in each day understanding that which it will take to bridge the two worlds. These ideas will pop into your mind, and you will simply know what they are from a creative resource. When you come back into the present moment, you have a beautiful sense of well-being. When you open your eyes within the next minute, you will feel wonderful. And now I'm going to count back from 5 to 1, and when I reach number 1, you can then normalize. 5, you'll remember everything you have experienced. 4, you will be very satisfied with the changes that take place. Number 3, you are more in touch with the room around you. Number 2, the mind and body are returning back to normal. And when you imagine the number 1 in your mind's eye within the next minute, you will become wide awake, refreshed, and feeling good.